Hello everybody, SlimKirby here. Welcome back to more of the Mario Party Superstars playthrough. This is unfortunately the last weekend of the board playthroughs. There are only 5 boards in this game. This is week number 5, which means, yeah, this is the final board of Mario Party Superstars, which is kind of sad. But I am still very hopeful that maybe in the future we'll get some DLC for this game. I know it might seem kind of bleak to some people because, you know, it's been over a year since this game came out. But remember, Super Mario Party got online like literally 2 years after the game came out. So Nintendo's not beyond adding more content to a game that's been out for a couple of years. So just keep that in mind. We could still get some more boards and some more content in the future. We'll just have to wait and see what happens with that. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump right in. As far as the characters that we're going to be using today, we're going to be using the 4 characters that haven't been used twice yet. There's only 4 characters that fit that bill, so we know pretty much who our cast is going to be. As far as the character I'm going to be playing as, since I had played as the other 3 characters, I'm going to be playing as Yoshi today. And I'll also be joined by Birdo, who won Yoshi's Tropical Island, Donkey Kong, who won Spaceland, and Luigi, who won Peach's Birthday Cake. As usual, I'm going to pick hard for my computer difficulty. I did actually consider picking Master for this playthrough, but I decided against it, and I'll explain why during the board. But for now, let's just go ahead and get the board at least set up first. We're going to go with Horrorland. We're going to go with this. And yeah, let's go. So say hello to Horrorland, my favorite board from not only Mario Party 2, but probably from the entire N64 trilogy. I think this is just a really cool board. It has a really interesting mechanic and a lot of interesting events across the board as well. We've made it. This is Horrorland. A sinister magician once made a home of these spooky woods. But when the Superstar drove them away, the forest returned to normal. Since then, some spooky spirits arrived and made everything, well, spooky again. If only a new Superstar would rise and save the forest from its frightening fates. Now, where might we find a new Superstar? It's gonna be me. Do I have to spell it out for you? Become the Superstar and save our forest. But now that we're here, I've got some business to take care of. I have 3 banks they have to look after. Toad's in charge from here on out. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at some very, very brief details about Horrorland. On this board, spooky magic turns day to night and back again every 2 turns. Womps will move from your path during the day, but they sleep deeply at the nights. There are also stones with strange marks on them. They probably hide a secret. But just talking about this place gives me the creeps. So let's get on with the game. Wow, Toad, you literally explained like 2% of the board. As usual, I'll go over the board and all of the little nuances as well. Okay, looks like I'm going 3rd as well. Okay. There we go. Okay, so where is the first star? That's generally where the first star ends up, kind of on this like early game path, so we should be able to make it there with no issues. Like it's only like about 12 spaces away, I think. So yeah, as far as this board compared to the original, it's pretty similar. I'd say that, if anything, this board feels like it's a bit smaller, and there are like 3 less spaces. But even then, I just feel like the board is just a little more compact. And it's kind of easier to kind of read at a glance of like where to go. The original board just felt like so much bigger, and it was just so much more massive. So it was kind of easy to get lost while you were trying to figure out where you're going. But yeah, this is the basic board layouts. As you can see, once again, we have 3 banks. There's one on the top, one on the right, and one on the left. In the original, there was only 2 banks, and it was the one on the right. Oh, wait, did I say left? I meant right if I said left before. But, actually, I don't know. I don't remember what I said now. But, this bank was in the original. And then there was also a bank right here where DK is. But as you can see, that bank's no longer there. And they actually moved it over here. And then they also moved another bank to the... They added another bank to the top of the screen. Item shops, there's one here at the beginning. And there's one on the left side of the board. And then there's also one over here on the right side of the board as well, right after the other bank. As you can see, there's actually multiple boo spaces on this board, and some of the spaces actually depend on whether it's day or night. This boo down here, this boo will only be awake during the day, while these 2 boos over here will only be awake during the night. So you can get back-to-back boos if you make it over here. And then there's also a King Boo up here. King Boo basically functions as a normal boo times 3. So you can steal coins from all 3 players, and you can also steal stars from all 3 players. The only counter to that is you need 150 coins to do that. But in Mario Party Superstars, it's very easy to get money, so it's not incredibly hard to do. There was actually another boo that was like right here in the original that was awake during the day, but that boo is no longer here. Right here we have a dance party which is held by this Peepa enemy. The dance party, you basically, during the night, if you come through here, you can actually join the dance party, and it'll actually become daytime after the party is over. So it's basically, you switch from night to day. And then likewise, there's also Magic Koopa up here, which you can turn it from day to night. So that's how those 2 work. And of course, you can just change the day and night by hitting a happening space. Every happening space will do that, so regardless of how far you are into the day or night cycle, a happening space will just immediately switch it to the start of the next cycle, so keep that in mind. And finally, you have these Mr. I platforms. If you pay coins here, you can actually warp straight to the other side of the board where the other statue is. I think the price does change from day to night, if I'm not mistaken. And also any players that are on the path will also get taken to the other side as well. So keep that in mind. And yeah, that's pretty much the board. I think I've gone over everything. One other thing, you may have noticed that I picked 15 turns instead of 20. I actually have not gone over this yet, but this is actually a feature of Mario Party Superstars where you can actually increase the number of turns to play your game. So we can just change it from 15 to 20 right here. I think the only counter is, once you get to the final 5 turn event, I don't think you can add any more turns, because then you'd have to do the final 5 turn event again. So make sure you switch before that point if you want to add any extra game time to your game in question. But yeah, I thought I'd show that off because I didn't actually mention that yet. So yeah, me picking that was actually intentional. Okay, so I get a skeleton key. That's actually a pretty good item to have. It'll definitely allow you to make use of King Boo if you have the opportunity. Just remember that King Boo will only be available during the night. So not only do you have to have a skeleton key, but you also have to be on the right part of the board at the right time of the day too. So keep that in mind. A lot of pieces you have to get moving in the right places if you want to take advantage of that. But yeah, let's go ahead and play our first mini game here. We're once again playing Picking Panic for the 3rd time in this playthrough. Oh boy. I'm actually the dropper this time. When I'm playing with CPUs, I don't really care which side I am. Now if I'm playing with human players, that's also hard to say. With human players, it's just about finding the right rhythm, I guess. As we get 27. Okay, so a very good start. We win our first minigame. But yeah, as I was kind of talking about before, I did consider turning the computer difficulty to master for this particular playthrough. But here's the deal. I don't like playing against master level CPUs. I'm not saying I can't beat them, because it is Mario Party. There's more than just winning minigames. But I just don't have fun playing against master level CPUs. To the point where, like, literally any mistake you make in a minigame, you lose. Like, that's basically what it feels like. And I gotta be honest, that's just not fun. And I'm not someone who, like, needs to win to have fun, but I don't know. In a game like Mario Party where, you know, getting coins is so important, and then you're just not getting those coins, like literally coming in last in every single minigame, it just gets frustrating after a while. So I just did not want to actually go along with that. So I hope you guys understand. I hope there's nobody who's disappointed that, like, you know, it's... You know, I'm not playing against the best CPU players or anything, but if anything, it's just for my sanity. I don't want to be, like, joining a game where it's just, like, hard for me to win, and then I'm just frustrated and in a bad mood the whole time. Like, it wouldn't be fun for me in that right, but I don't think it'd be fun for you guys to watch either. And I just don't really want to go through with that, if I'm being honest. What's my movements? I have 8? Do I have 8 left, I think? Okay, I think I have 8 left. Let's just go around. But I did give it some consideration, and I did actually do a practice playthrough, like on my own time, where I just played a few turns against a master AI, and like I literally only won 2 minigames, and those 2 minigames were because I was teamed up with a CPU. Like, that's the only reason. Like, I literally lost every single one of them, and in most cases I got last in those too, so it just felt really, really... It was just not fun after a while. I was just ready to be done with it. And like, you know, my one counterpoint as well is, the last 2 games for this playthrough, Peach's Birthday Cake and Woody Woods, you know, it was not a guarantee that I would win either of those games. Like, I could have lost either of those 2 games through happening stars. In fact, the only reason I won the previous game was because I got both both bonus stars, not happening stars. So if it wasn't for those, I would have, like, lost. So, I mean, the games themselves have been ridiculously close, honestly. But yeah, just thought I would explain that. Because I know there are some people who really, really wanted me to play on Master, but it's just... I just don't have fun doing that. I'm just someone who... I don't play well when people expect perfection out of me. I don't play well. And I don't have fun either. I don't want people to expect perfection out of me. Because I'm someone who will make mistakes. So I need some kind of buffer to work with. And I feel like hard is a more even playing field than Master, if that makes sense. That's just the way I feel, personally. Some of you guys might still say I'm full of crap, and that's fine. Do what you gotta do. I'm just... Yeah, I'm just playing to have fun. I'm not playing to prove anything. I don't think I have anything to prove. I think I'm someone who has the least to prove when it comes to Mario Party because of how dedicated to this franchise I've been. So, like, why should I have to play on Master because people think I should have a hard time? That's just the way I see it. Well, that's not the worst thing to happen. I mean, I do lose coins, but I don't, like, lose all of my coins. I can get them back. Okay, so the star's up there. Let's just move forward and see what happens. 5. Perfect. I'm actually glad I got that because... Yeah, I got my coins back. Sweet. So I just gave Birdo a little bit of a loan. That's all that was. Uh-oh. Here come the chomp calls. So yes, this was something I really, really noticed during my first playthroughs of this game. The computers just have a huge fascination with the chomp call item. Like, they prioritize that probably over any item in the game. And as a result, these games can be very chomp call heavy as a result. So keep that in mind. I like going the left first for the chain chomp picture because it allows me to kind of see what I'm doing a bit better when it comes to the teeth. Oh shoot, I kind of messed that up right there. That's okay. Computers can't be doing that much better than me. Although they all seem like they did pretty well. Okay, cool. Honestly, if I didn't cut in so much, that could have been like a high 90s probably. Okay, 37. And this is good because I can get some items and, Hey, where's Luigi right now? Luigi is... He just got a chomp call, so he's like right in front of the shop, I think. And Birdo gets a chomp call. See, here it is. It begins. It begins. Now the good thing is, Luigi may not use it right away because he's en route to the star. Still, oh, actually, he's not going towards the star. He's going a different path for some reason. It's really weird. Okay, well, I kind of have a plan. Depending on how this turn goes. Okay, Luigi didn't use it. That's good. We'll see what Birdo does. Birdo might not go for it, though, because, or she might not use it because she's, again, en route to the star. She's not 10 spaces away from it, though, so she'll probably wait to use that one item, the custom. Okay, going good so far. Still going good. Okay, Birdo, we just have to look different ways and we'll be fine. Okay, we got it. I think that's the first time the team of 3 has actually won in this playthrough. Okay, so depending on what I roll with my double dice will determine my direction. It looks like Birdo is using this. Rolling a 4 for some reason. I'll never understand computers and their silly dice block shenanigans. DK! Oh, he doesn't have any coins. Okay, never mind. Yeah, DK can't do anything because he has no coins. Okay, so let's go ahead and use the double dice. If I get a high enough roll, I can get to the star, but if I don't, that's fine too, because I have an alternate plan that I can use. And I'll show you exactly what I mean, too. I can go this way and try to get to the star, but it's likely that both Luigi and Birdo are just going to move the star away from there. So I'm actually going to go this way instead. And assuming that nobody messes with the happening spaces, I can actually get 2 boos in a row. So that's what I'm aiming for here. I'm aiming for some star or some coin stealing, maybe even some star stealing, because I can technically steal from DK. Steal a star. May not be super worth it, but this is a little annoying, but I could still get one of them at least. Because it's not, even though it was the second phase of daytime, it'll still go to the first phase of nighttime, so we still have 2 turns. But, it means I have a less opportunity to get the other boo. But we'll see what happens. Yoshi, this should be easy for you since you have your flutter jump, but they don't allow you to use that in this game. That was unfortunate. Oh wow, I actually got a new record. I'm making all kinds of new records in this game, in this playthrough. To be fair, I don't exactly try too much. There is one game that I was trying to get a really good score on. It was actually one of the 2 versus 2 games. And me and my friend Bowser Girl were trying to get a really high score on one of them. I'll mention that if we ever get the game. Or, you know, there's also the video where we'll just play any of the games we didn't get in the playthrough. That's something else we can just do. Okay, wow. Oh, Birdo's actually using my strat here. Trying to use these boos. I find it weird how she didn't get... She could have got the star, I think. Oh wait, no, she couldn't have because the Womp was blocking it. Okay, that's right. Yeah, the Womp was blocking it because I moved it when I went that way, so... And what's kind of sad is I could easily, like... Okay, I get both. That's good. So even though it was kind of hairy there, I still managed to do my plan in perfect fashion. Get all my coins back, plus 1 more. Oh, and I also landed on a lucky space, too. Perfect. Yeah, yeah, give me that star.
You got a star.
You got a star. Indeed. Okay, lucky space. I'll take a double dice. That's actually really good. Because I'm actually heading up towards where Big Boo is, or King Boo is. So there's a possibility I could actually take advantage of him. My only thing is, I kind of hope DK gets some more coins first. Because he only has 4 coins, and I won't steal a lot as a result, but still. That could be good. Okay, 1 versus 3. Oh, title toss. No, we've played this. I just haven't played it as me being the 1 player yet. Which, I mean, there's not really a strategy for this, if I'm being honest. It's just... yeah, literally no strategy. I just did 3 ground pounds and it worked. Hey, past SlimKirby. Newsflash for you. You aren't Birdo! I also kind of wish Yoshi... or, I'm Yoshi, never mind. I was like... wait a minute. Oh my god, I'm stupid. I thought I was Birdo. Oh no! I can't believe I did that. I thought I was Birdo in that game, so I thought I was... oh my god. Oh, that was bad. That was really bad. It's because Birdo is my main. Like, I mean, I've done that before. I've done that before in another Mario Party playthrough. Where I thought I was Toad when I was playing as Boo. That happens more than you think it would. This is why you probably shouldn't have mains in any video game. Because the second you aren't playing as that character, you think you're playing as that character. Do I want to do that? Actually, I don't. I'm gonna... I already used it. Nah, shoot. Okay, well, I have to use it now. Wow, what a terrible roll. Wish I could go that way, honestly. I'm gonna keep going this way. Because here's the thing, depending on the night and day cycle, I could get lucky and get another chance at the Big Boo. Whoa, Luigi got the double star card. That's pretty incredible. For him, I guess. Okay, let's get back on track after completely just throwing that last minigame. Oh shit, what the? Okay, well. Another minigame loss.
Winner.
Thanks to my hubris. But yeah, that was really weird. Like, I guess because I was so high in the air, I was kind of vulnerable. So, and when he came back down, someone else was spinning, so that pushed me outside. I was kind of hoping for me having the high jump, that would do a lot more damage, but I guess not. And of course, stealing from me, even though I don't even have the most coins anymore. steals 11 from me, too. Oh my god. It's way too many. Okay. Man, Birdo is doing pretty good right now, actually.